The ice was supposed to hold for 3 more weeks. It did not. And for a colony of penguin chicks, that single change is about to rewrite everything they thought they understood about their world. On the edge of Antarctica, a colony of young emperor penguin chicks is approaching the most dangerous transition of their lives. The first time they will ever enter the water. For months, this group has grown together on a platform of sea ice, fed by parents who travel for days between the colony and the open ocean, carrying food across the frozen plains. Their down feathers are still soft, gray, and completely useless in water. Waterproof adult feathers are still weeks away from finishing their growth. Time, they assumed, was on their side. But beneath the ice, the ocean has been warming faster than usual this season. Cracks that normally appear weeks from now are forming early, and nothing on the surface gives any warning. A fracture line runs silently beneath the colony, invisible from above, widening with every tide that pulls against the ice from below. And in the water beyond the ice edge, something else has arrived earlier than expected. A leopard seal has taken up position near the colony's usual entry point, and it is patient. It does not attack yet. Leopard seals have learned that the easiest hunting happens not in open water, but at the exact moment prey is forced to enter it for the first time. For now, the chicks are completely unaware. They huddle together in a tight creche, hundreds of small bodies pressed close, waiting for parents, still hours away across the ice. Then, a sound, low, deep, felt through the soles of their feet, more than heard. A groan that travels through the ice itself, unlike anything they have felt before. A section of the ice shelf, nearly the size of a football field, separates cleanly from the main platform. The crack runs directly beneath the edge of the creche. Chicks nearest the new fracture stumble as the ground beneath them tilts and shifts. Some fall, most simply freeze, confused by a movement the ice has never made in their short lives. An adult, returning from the sea, reaches the colony just as the crack widens further and calls out, an alarm call sharper and more urgent than any contact call before. Other adults pick it up almost instantly. Within minutes, the entire colony is calling at once, a wall of sound rolling across the ice in every direction. But adults cannot carry chicks to safety. Each chick must move on its own, across unfamiliar shifting ground, toward whatever solid ice still remains. The newly separated section begins to drift, slowly at first, then faster, caught by a current running steadily along the coastline. On it, perhaps 30 chicks remain, too far from the main platform to cross safely, too young to swim, and now drifting steadily toward open water. And in that open water, the leopard seal that arrived early is already waiting, exactly where the drifting ice is heading. The drifting ice is now 50 meters from the main platform, too far, too cold. The chicks huddle at the center, as far from the edges as possible. A wave breaks against the flow, and the ice grows smaller. The leopard seal surfaces nearby, water streaming from its whiskers. It slips beneath the ice edge and waits for the right moment. Below the surface, the water is silent and empty for now. On the main platform, adults pace the water's edge, searching. One adult dives in, heading straight toward the drifting chicks. The seal notices and turns to intercept. At the last second, the adult cuts sideways, too fast to catch. It reaches the flow and climbs out among the chicks. But one adult cannot save 30, and the ice keeps shrinking. The chicks shuffle toward the edge, not by choice but because there is nowhere else to stand. The first chick slips. The ice gives way beneath it. Below, the leopard seal reacts instantly. The chick is underwater for the first time, and something ancient takes over. It surfaces, gasping, and swims toward the only solid ice it can see. The leopard seal closes the distance in seconds. The chick has 2 seconds before the seal strikes. At the last moment, it dives and slips past the jaws by less than a meter. More chicks hit the water at once, scattering in every direction. Dozens of small bodies swim through churning water, the seal weaving among them. One chick struggles, swallows water, and tumbles before righting itself. An adult swims steadily among them, a familiar shape in the chaos. The seal targets a chick falling behind and strikes again. This time, the chick is grazed, knocked sideways but not caught. Ahead, the main ice wall finally comes into view. An adult reaches down and helps a chick find its grip. One by one, exhausted chicks pull themselves onto solid ice, soaked and shivering. Adults press close, sharing warmth, drying soaked feathers. The chicks are absorbed back into the creche. Below, the leopard seal makes one last pass and finds nothing. It turns and disappears into deeper water. On the platform, the colony is calm again. Together, far out at sea, the empty ice floe slowly breaks apart, and along this changing coast, the next chapter is already forming.